The employer's representative on the joint management board shall be directors or senior executives. The joint management board shall look after the matters such as improvement in production, productivity, and efficiency, fixation of job and peace rights, planned regrouping or transfer of the workers, laying down the principles of remuneration and introduction of new remuneration methods, provision of minimum facilities for workers employed through contractors. The Joint Management Board may call for information about the working of the establishment from its management. The Joint Management Board shall meet at such intervals as may be prescribed. The workers' representative shall hold the office for such period as may be prescribed. Inspector. The inspector appointed under the Factories Act 1934 and the person not being a conciliator shall be the inspector to ensure compliance with the provisions of this act within local limits. The powers of the inspectors are that he may at all reasonable hours enter on any premises and examine any register, document, take on the spot any evidence of any person, and exercise other powers of inspection. Well, he may collect the information from the management or for the discharge of his function. He may report in writing to the registrar. What are the unfair labor practices? The unfair labor practices on part of the employers. Well, no employer or trade union of employers and no person acting on behalf of the same or either shall do. They can never impose any condition in a contract of employment seeking restraint the right of a person who is a party to such a contract to join a trade union or continue his membership of the trade union. Well, no employer or trade union can refuse to employ or refuse to continue to employ any person on the ground that such a person is or is not a member of officer of a trade union. No employer or trade union can discriminate against any person in regard to any employment, promotion, condition of employment, working condition on the ground that such a person is or is not a member of the office or the officer of the trade union. While the employer of the trade union cannot dismiss, discharge, remove from employment, or transfer or threaten to dismiss, or threaten to discharge or remove from employment, or transfer a workman, or injure or threaten to injure him in respect of his employment by reason that the workman is or proposes to become or seeks to persuade any other person to become a member or officer of the trade union, or if it participates in the promotion or the formation of the activities of the trade union. This is where they must exclude themselves. Well, the employers in the trade union cannot induce any person to refrain from becoming or to cease to become a member or an officer of a trade union by conferring or offering to confer any advantage or by procuring uh, or offering to procure any advantage for such person or any other person. Employers in the trade union cannot compel or attempt to compel any officer of a CBI to arrive at a settlement by using intimidation, coercion, pressure, threat, confinement to a place injury, disconnection of water, power, disconnection of telephone, disconnection of any other facilities, and such other methods. Employers and the trade union cannot interfere with or in any way influence the balloting for determination of the CBI. The employers and the trade union cannot recruit any new workmen during the period of the notice of the strike or during currency of a strike which is illegal except where the conciliator have been satisfied that complete cessation of work is likely to cause serious damage to the machinery and installation. It has permitted temporary employment of a limited number of workmen in section where the damage is likely to occur.